to kick off.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The crowd at MetLife ready to go. Dolphins-Jets, it is the rematch, and we are underway. Laviska Shenault to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
On the jump.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Throwing on their first play. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Earlier this season, Brock, we saw the Dolphins pick up the victory in that meeting, continuing a dominant run for them in this rivalry. They've won 13 of the last 16, and they have 3 different 4-game winning streaks during that stretch, so maybe this is the start of another streak if they can get the win here.
Certainly hoping for the season sweep. There's no question about that, Kate. Trying to outdo the sweep they put together in 23, winning both those games by a combined 51 points.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down.
Ready.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Liking 18.
Here's Willis to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Bison.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Back point. 319.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up
26.
3rd down.
Go to 50. 26.
It's 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. That's incomplete left side. Well, and flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
They're on the 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. All the left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready? Gravity Lions!
To the air on third and long. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. And here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Get some space around midfield. 30. 10. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going for the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Willis looking to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Let's go now. Warriors 17.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
70, Denver Wolf. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Headed out right. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
18, get it. 6.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at second and pretty short. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
Almost in 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go.
This might be a free play for him. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. First down from the 42. Pushing the tight end over. He'll work against the blitz. Got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Willis now. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 46. Design quarterback run here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On the set.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Go.
Willis. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. First and 10.
19, Charger, 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
The play fake. Now Willis to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Here's Willis. Finds him on the crossing route. take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Jump out! Yeah, this. Hey, take 26!
First down throw here by Rodgers. He's got a man left. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down. Here's Rodgers. It is cut left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
18, 26. Go right!
Play action here with Rodgers. Cut out left. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Jump out! Teammate! Inside!
To the air on first down. Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Rodgers going to throw here. Third down. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Cade York now on for the field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. York knocks it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
Cade York to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
319. Jump out. 26.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Yeah, this. 319. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block him.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. It's caught by Wilson. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
To kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Here's Chenault on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing on first down. Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Shotgun snap now to Willis. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Willis now, third down. It's a big strike to Hill. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
First down, Dolphins.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready? 7, Cowboy 80.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. There he goes, right sideline. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, take 26.
At the 35-yard line.
Plant. Number 50. Over. Teammate.
A pistol snap. Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
158.
Third and long for him here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Willis to the air. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down run from Achane. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. He'll throw it. This finds its target. That's Hill. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. On the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
Come on. Hey.
They kick the running back in motion. Willis to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. Pat the 60.
Here's Achane up the middle. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
60 Bison. Ready.
Willis in the pistol. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now they're up against it here on fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. He's back to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18. Gun. Plant. Jump out.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
They'll throw, third and long. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our fourth quarter. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Box it, box it, box it. Green 18. Gun. Go to 15. Green 18.
Rogers from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Get 300. Get 300. Zip. Green 18. Get 300! Get 300!
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Jump out! Yeah, Liz.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Rose caught. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, give to Hall. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of...
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Jets take a fourth-quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. North now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
24, Dolphins 17. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay,
First and 10 from the 32.
Kevin Byron.
To throw, here's Willis. Throw left side, complete. Rolling into enemy territory. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the fourth. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Jim! 319!
Rodgers set to pass. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Over here. Got it. 158. Plant.
Second down, looking for options. Cut out left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
49-yard line.
158.
A give now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets with a little more work to do to win it here. All right, here we go. Second down.
Inside. 319. Get 300. Hey, check 26.
To throw is Rodgers. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
319. Box it. 26.
Throwing now. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
630, 319. Back north.
To throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Over. Blue 58, over 50.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
At the 38-yard line.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
Blue 58. Jump out.
Here he is to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Come on. Six.
They go with a design keeper. And he gets this forward to the 19. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
319.
Hall will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap. That field goal gives us the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the win goes to the Jets. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.